side-by-side comparison of the new effects in Remembrance of the Daleks. Now, honestly, I think Remembrance of the Daleks is probably the one that needed new effects the least. I'm actually more interested in the new edit, right? I think that's going to be much more exciting. But yeah, let's pull it out and see. Excuse me while I whip this out, she cried. Jigger, jigger. The wrong page. There we go. Doink. Did it download? Did it? Oh, I've got to find out if it download. Oh, there you go. So let's have a look. Here it comes. In your own time. I wish they would remake the opening titles for Sylvester McCoy. You could really use it. I mean, you can keep the fill, but it just make it like, you know, not so clunky. And also, look, do a whole new sequence for like the dark, like not Silver Nose, or Ghostlight or things like that.
Our most basic common
man, I remember this.
Is that we.
I don't know. I kind of prefer the original at this point. That's weird.
Here, we all cherish our children's future, and we are all
wishing independence, keenlier, and peaceful.
Therefore, I have a dream.
Yeah, I think I might prefer the original version.
I take pride in the word.
This nation will rise up.
I don't know. I kind of refer like the real. Was this a model or was this CGI? I think this was a model augmented with CGI. Right? I kind of like the grunginess of it. Although they do pause for like a second before the title song on the original. Okay. This was. If you weren't around in '88. This made us wet ourselves with excitement, this effect. So it looks like the same thing. Hang on. Okay, it looks like... And very subtle difference. I forgot to look at the new effect. The original effect looked pretty good as well. I see. For me, it's unnecessary in terms of being able to enjoy the story. Oh, they got the Dalek turning.
Hey, woman! You are the Doctor! You are the enemy of the Daleks! You will be...
Again, this was such a big deal when it happened. That's a nice new effect, but again, for me, I find it somewhat unnecessary, right?
Speak down! Exterminate!
I like hearing a bit of a John Scott Martin Dalek. Okay, let's see. This was where it got a bit ropey. Oh yeah, this is an improvement.
Yes, all right, Governor. Oh, cheerio, Doctor. But Doctor, what about you?
It's a subtle improvement. Yeah, again, I'm not sure I really needed it. I love this blind vicar. Saying
this, but it seems to me that your voice has changed somewhat since we last met.
Again, it's a subtle improvement. I think I prefer the dirtier version. Right? This cleaner version isn't quite as good, I think. Surprise! I mean, like, for 24, 34, 36 years difference, not that much difference. Oh, that's totally better. Right, that's totally better. Oh, okay, this is better too. Great cliffhanger. Oh, I love Remembrance. Oh wow. Let's see what this affects. I never really like this. Again, not much in it. Oh, fine. This one looks a bit. Will be a bit better. I think I prefer the original again. What's going on? All right, that's fair enough. What's this? Yeah, again, I don't know. Let's have a look at this bit. This is definitely a model because I've seen pictures of them filming it. Oh, yeah, that's a better shot. But again, for me, I find it somewhat unnecessary. I'm gonna watch. Oh yeah, this was really bad. Okay, so this will be much better. Oh yeah, let's see him blow up. I think again, I'm just watching Democrats doing this right now. Right, they are melting down. I mean, that's a better effect for sure. Maybe it's just it's the nostalgia, right? I like. What's this? Corrected text on gate. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, yes. I am Foreman. They digitally changed I am Foreman there. Yeah, they did. Look at that. Oh, okay. That I like. They corrected text on gate. Fine. We just looked at that. New insert shot. Let's have a look at the new insert shot.
The Daleks have a mothership up there capable of eradicating this planet from space. But even they, ruthless though they are, would think twice before making such a radical alteration to the timeline.
Wait, I don't know why we're looking at all this stuff.
Would think twice before making such a radical alteration to the timeline. There, should be able to...
Looks somewhat similar to me, really. Oh, that's a nice shot. Yeah, okay, that's a pretty decent shot. Okay. I wouldn't be buying this for the new effects because I think I kind of like the original effects, but I will watch it. That's a nice shot. That's not bad. We're going to get a special weapon Dalek. It's just a great story. Although I think the first one I'm going to watch when I see it is going to be Happiness Patrol. Okay, looking forward to seeing. We've got a few bits and pieces of Doctor Who news we'll have a quick look at. Doink, share screen. And doink. So is Joe Martin returning as the Doctor? Return of the Future Doctor? Just presenting some facts from Doctor Who filming locations. Joe said on podcast that she had met Ncuti but couldn't talk about it. And yesterday did not name Ncuti when asked which doctors she'd met. Also, she posted a pic of her being in Cardiff Station in February. Well, the only thing that could be then is the war between the land and the sea. They finished. Didn't they finish filming the? They could be an insert. If she's in it, right? If she's in it, I think it'll be an insert in a not an open-ended regeneration, but something that would make it so it could end at the end of the second series, or something that it could continue with. So is it possible? Look, they've made every decision they made so far has been a bad one. All right, literally every decision they made so far has been a crushingly bad one. So, well, why not continue with that? I guess, right? And was it the headline story? Well, BBC removes 2 Doctor Who episodes from Tom Baker's classic era. Okay, what's going on with that? Despite assembling its largest Doctor Who library to celebrate the 60th anniversary, the BBC are set to remove several classic era stories starting from its streaming library as part of the show's milestone. As part of the show's milestone celebration in 2023, the corporation set out to host nearly the entire franchise on iPlayer, from the classic era to the modern revival to the other spin-offs and documentaries, alongside hosting nearly the entire series of 1963 to season 14 or 1 or whatever you want to call it. And iPlayer isn't I supposed to be a small I? And iPlayer will soon become the home to several exclusive documentaries and behind the scenes series. Okay, but I don't know. It's not like it's been going particularly well, is it? Just over a year after BBC brought all the available Doctor Who media onto its platform, the Radio Times reports that 2 stories are being removed from iPlayer. Terror of the Zygons and Seeds of Doom. Maybe they don't want to compare it to like good Doctor Who, modern Doctor Who to good Doctor Who have been removed from the service, leaving Tom Baker's 4th Doctor season 13 adventures incomplete. While no official announcement or explanation has been given ahead of removal, the BBC would later issue a statement highlighting the rest of the catalogue that they had secured the rights to host would remain on the service. So it feels to me like they're not doing well enough to be able to maintain this service, right? To be able to pull it together. I think that's kind of likely, right? Because I don't think it's doing very well at all. I really genuinely don't. So, I've got to say 1 second. Have they taken out the 80s buildings from the background, Miss Ratcliffe's graveyard? Probably. I haven't seen it, but probably. So, will remain on the service. What does the sudden iPlayer removal mean for the series streaming future? That's a good question, mate. Past commissioning practices make Doctor Who's catalogue characters complicated. Due to the nature of Doctor Who was written throughout its classic era, there are several classic characters and monsters the BBC don't own outright, like the Daleks, for example. In several cases, writers retain copyright over their characters as opposed to other franchises such as Star Wars and Marvel. The rights are owned by one company themselves. Yeah, because the BBC was its own little thing. Not only this, not only has this left the BBC having to negotiate for the use of certain characters, it's also hosting as well as hosting certain stories. They never got Unearthly Child on the thing, did they? But has in the past allowed these writers to develop their own projects with the characters. Yeah, mainly Big Finish or BBV. While the removal of Terror of the Zygons seems to both written by Robert Stewart Banks may leave some viewers disappointed, it's likely it is likely a matter of time until the stories find themselves back. Well, did Unearthly Child ever find itself back? Right? I don't know. Can I pull up iPlayer, just not play it? Hang on a bit. Let's have a look. iPlayer. Let's sit back. Doink. Where is how do I get to Doctor Who? The Whoniverse. Do I do a search? Search iPlayer. Doctor Who. Okay, 63 to 96, season 1. No, still don't have Unearthly Child, right? So I don't believe you when you say this. Oh, just a matter of time. They said about Unearthly Child. Big Finish Doctor Who audio drama range lost the rights to host Zygon Center stories in 2022 briefly, but they're in production. But their production's available once more. While negotiation was in Banks Stewart's estate, but a new line focused on the aliens is in development, such as that as such, people are likely to have renegotiated the right to host the episodes or not. Maybe it's just not worth putting the money into it. Though the BBC, it just doesn't feel people that the BBC really cares about this anymore. It just hasn't done what they wanted it to do. Though the BBC bringing together the most Doctor Who available catalogue in the service was a major milestone for the franchise, it also led to the event that highlighted the complicated series. It didn't have an unearthly child. Despite fears of two Tom Baker stories removals may lead to similar absence in the iPlayer, the past has fortunately shown us that Bank Stewart Estate is more than happy to allow the use of the characters as long as proper permissions and credits and money is delivered, right? I think that's where it's really up to. As such, it might only be a matter of time until fans can enjoy the first Doctor Who adventure with the Zygon's iPlayer. It might be, or it might be if you didn't buy it on Blu-ray on DVD, you're out of luck, mate. Right? I mean that might be what's going on. That's what I would say. Anyway, here check out the what's it? AI's been up to. There's a bunch of stuff I want to show you. How much time do you have?
Oh, I've got a good 20 minutes.
Okay, fine. We'll share screen.
Because I was going to ask you what you'd heard, because I haven't heard anything sort of concrete.
No, nothing's going on. Nothing going on. Nightshade, right? This was the big. There was the what's it called again? The new adventure.
The new adventure book.
So this guy's been doing a bunch of stuff based on this. Doctor Who teaming up with the Scooby Gang. Okay, I like Millie there, but the shooting go, right? Oh yeah, check out this Bernie Summerfield.
Yeah, I've been following this account for quite a time. It's fascinating. There's several of them that do this,
right?
But I think this is the one this is the person that's doing it most successfsuccessfully.
Right.
That one of Ace.
Yeah. Again, this was I remember this being reasonably famous when what's the name? What's the new adventure book that came out? Read by Ben Aronovich.
Oh, was it Transit?
Transit, right? Yeah, this was like the new Ace that you started to see. Right.
Good God.
Ace on a bike.
Incredible. That's just awesome. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, he builds the model, I guess, and then face swaps are afterwards, right? Yeah. This is all right. This is a full AI movie sort of thing.
Is it a short horror film or something?
Yeah. But it's all here.
Good God!
I'll download it for you. 1 second. And I this is the thing I've got to find. There's AI versions of Paul McGann stories, and they're really good. Oh yeah, this is the thing I was looking for. Doink. I think it's on this page, right? Second, save as. Fine, that's coming.
I've been shown a YouTube channel today, which I think is called something like Day of the Dead or Diary of the Dead, and it's AI-assisted animation of a kind of multi-part horror story. God, that's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't that? Yeah, it just so pulls it from here.
Wow.
Oh, this is how they made the runaway thing. Boom! Look at it. Look at it in a second. More Bernie Summerfield. Oh yeah, so now he's got lots of Sylvester McCoy. You ever heard that read or watched Damaged Goods?
That's the Russell T Davies book, isn't it?
Yeah. This looks like it just stepped right out of it.
Amazing.
Yeah, in the snow. Oh man. That's my annual Christmas listening. Okay, fine. We got to download this.
Did you ever get your graphic novels, by the way, of the backup strips?
I got the first volume. Second volume is on a plane right now. Thank God. I got that coming. And then, shortly thereafter, season 25 here. I'm going to pull that out. This is so Sylvester McCoy to me.
Because you were really into the New Adventures as well, weren't you?
I love them.
Got into them in a big way.
For me, they were super traditional, real Doctor Who. No, not super traditional. Super authentic, real Doctor Who. I mean, that's just crazy. And again, it really feels like McCoy's Doctor.
Yeah.
Right? Got the whole trippiness going. Oh, we're so close, right? We're so close to being able to do.
And it looks like the middle ground as well between the TV show and the character as he would look in the TV movie as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Fits perfectly. Because the mid-90s, style-wise, was the early 90s, and I suppose that sort of McGann time as well, were both distinctively very different, weren't they, in culture? Oh, yeah. I mean, these are just incredible.
Right.
You'd swear there were new images.
Right, exactly. And now here, I think he animated some of these. It's so cool.
We are not, I mean, considering it must be a year ago where you and I had initial conversations about AI, and I said, oh, it'll be 5 years until we get so-and-so. And you said, no, this time next year. And you were absolutely right.
No, we're not as far as I want to be. It's kidding me. This is from a Dave Stone book called Sky Pirates. Got that smiley badge.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me see if I can find that's the other part that. Oh, this is
Tinted Who's back as well. I haven't seen that one before. Oh, that's a few weeks ago as well. Not seen that one before.
Yeah, so let me pull this up. A second. Doing.
Well, the guy who runs the Tinted Who account, he works on the Doctor Who and the Daleks in colour. He's on that project, right. So that's why he does a lot less on his own now.
No, somebody sent me a bunch of stuff. Where is it? Is this it? The AI? No, close. Wait. Is this it? Oh, this isn't from YouTube. What's that? Okay. Have you noticed there's a lot more ads on YouTube right now?
It's intolerable.
Oh, this is
everywhere you go.
Crazy. So this is a fan-made AI, Eighth Doctor and Lucy. I don't know.
Oh.
Here. I found what I was looking for. It is really cool. Yeah, Eighth Doctor main range season 1. So this is Charlie.
Oh yeah.
It's really, I mean, again, we're so close, but like, we're not quite there yet. Vampires of Venice is fantastic, by the way. It's I really like that story.
Yeah, I did as well.
Bucks now, it's crazy. What's the name? Charlie's not working out that well, and this is okay. But again,
what's hard to do is to get the characters to move authentically as well, isn't it? If you've seen the one of Peter Cushing running, it doesn't look. I can't imagine Peter Cushing ever running as heroically as he does in the.
I thought that looked really good actually.
But this, a little while on now, working with the McGann model.
Okay, I find him an interesting pundit. All right, very, very woke, but also not too stupid. A few turns of the sonic screw of the sonic could give. Why can't it be sonic screw? Give Doctor an even brighter future in 2025 and beyond. It doesn't have a future beyond 2025, right? It's being cancelled. You got to try and just get used to that. It's being cancelled. They're waiting to announce season 3 after season 2 airs means that 2026, I think, will probably be the earliest we get it. And it's being cancelled because it's done badly, right? Because no one's interested in queer Doctor Who, right? I wish you would just understand that. No one's interested in queer Doctor Who. I wish the simple math, the evidence of it would just like be, oh yeah, okay, you're right. Nobody is interested in queer Doctor Who. Even brighter, or give it a future. Oh, don't tell me this is a video. Oh no, fine. Despite what you might read in some corners of the internet, Doctor Who season 1 was far from an absolute disaster. I would say absolute disaster. I would say disaster, right? But it was just in terms of being successful, it was an absolute disaster. There were some fantastic episodes in there, like Rogue, shit. Boom, shit. I'm sorry, I think Boom was shit. 73 yards, super shit, right? And the delightful charismatic duo leading the charge. Well, I like Millie Gibson. I thought she was actually generally a good actor, but Judy Gatwa can only play horny gay guys. I mean, that's really it. That's his entire acting range. That's the only thing he's ever able to do, play horny gay guys. It's unbelievable, right? It's genuinely unbelievable. Doctor has been back in the scene for nearly 20 years, and despite what some callers may have thought, St. Russell of Davis isn't a miracle worker. Well, again, no. He screwed up because he made relentlessly queer Doctor Who, right? And that's why he screwed up. And he thought, everyone's going to love it. Oh, you got to get out your bubble, mate. And the TV landscape in 2000 was vastly different from the one we have today. Vastly better, right? My wife's new show she's watching, she only watched one show at a time, is Two Broke Girls. And firstly, Kat Denning, smoking hot. Bloody hell. And the other one, reasonably hot too. But whenever I walk in and see her watching, it's funny. They're taking the piss. They're being politically incorrect. It's good. It doesn't help that was it from 2005, vastly different than we have today. Across traditional broadcasters, streamers, and YouTube, there's a huge amount of choice. It's not about the choice. It's not about it. It's about it being shit. About it being queer, indoctrinating shit. Oh, I mean, again, if this worldview was correct, every gay person would have loved this era. They didn't. I'm sorry, they didn't. Oh, I don't think we have time to get to SFX. This article is certainly going to take me some time. Huge amount of choice out there. Show like Doctor Who compete. Yeah, but it would compete. It would have won if you made a Doctor Who like you did in 2005. I'm sorry. Put it another way, you have to do something really special if you're going to rise up. Yeah, you've got to have quality, right? Quality. Something that Russell Davis is not interested in, right? He's interested in queer Doctor Who. That's it. It doesn't help, if we're being honest, the bold new Russell T. Davis era does feel a lot like the old one. Well, he doesn't really have that many new ideas. I think he just spent fools. Oh, this is completely blocked up. Let's see if I can pop it. Not even close. Blimey. Not even bloody close. We'll give it one more try. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you go. Okay, I think I'm recalibrated. For the excitement sound of the Judy Gatwa was cast, including me, I was excited. The show doesn't feel like it's involved in ways it needs to. In terms of storytelling, it's been such a failure. I'm sorry. They made it for the TikTok generation, and what happened is you didn't get there's always a twist at the end. Was completely for a TikTok video, right? And it failed completely. They should have made like a 2-minute mini TikTok adventures as well, and that would have fed in people watching the full thing, on Disney Plus. But no, that was a good idea, and good ideas are verboten in this era. The show doesn't feel like it evolved the way it needed to. It also made some basic mistakes that must be rectified moving forward. This may not be a problem for hardcore fans like us. No, I've ditched it. I'm like, I watch it to review, right? I'm going to tune in regardless, but it's hardly likely to win over a new crowd of viewers. I will say it's completely impossible to win over a new crowd of viewers now, right? Especially that season 2 has already been shot and it's going to be more of the same bullshit, right? Oh, the Doctor should have non-binary clothes. No! The Doctor shouldn't have non-binary clothes. Goodness sake. But hardly won in the first place, which was the whole point of season 1. Yeah, there's so many contradictory ideas. So with that in mind, let's look at some relatively minor tweaks that and fixes that can help Doctor Who being even bigger. It wasn't big. It was a complete disaster, right? A complete flop, right? And better in 2025 and beyond. It's not going to be bigger in 2025 and beyond. Make the season opener a proper event. Yes. Right. Space Babies was not it, right? And Space Babies was just I would say, a rather ridiculous waste of money. I mean, yeah. It did nothing. It was annoying. It was facile. It was immature. It just wasn't going to compare Space Babies to Rose or Aliens of London. And in London, you had farting aliens, and it wasn't immature and facile. It was fun, right? And the music's too loud. I think Murray Gold's past it. It's just done, right? Done. But, the other thing is, it should have been, they could have made it like global appointment TV. If they premiered each episode on Saturday night, 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern, you would have had like Doctor Who fans all around the whole world sitting down together to watch it in anticipation, right? I mean, if it wasn't shit. But no, I mean, this was just one of the many completely dumb, stupid creative decisions they made. And boy, did they make so many dumb and stupid creative decisions. It's somewhat breathtaking how many dumb and stupid creative decisions they made. Man, SFX still wasn't downloaded. Here, let me see if I can download it from somewhere else. Doink. We'll try. What is that? Archive. Not Etsy. Magazines direct, no. Pocket Mags is what I have. I'm looking for the Moody SFX magazine PDF sites. Ocean of PDF, no Zenio. And I normally, when I Google it, I normally come up with a bunch of them. I'll try it. It's SFX magazine free PDF download. See if that comes up with anything. No, still nothing there. Fine, I'll wait for it to download. How much longer is it going to say? 12, 13 minutes. Just so weird, right? So weird. Yeah, we'll keep going through this. Between 2001 and 2008, Rusty Davis series opener were fun, frothy romps that allow the Doctor and the new commander to get to know each other. Yes, exactly. Partners in Crime, Rose, so many good ones, right? Smith and Jones, yeah. And the other thing is, they actually look better than this piece of tat, right? Since then, Frothy romps the Doctor and new commander get to know each other. Since then, we've had sweeping blockbuster premieres like The Impossible Astronaut, yeah. Spyfall, yeah. The boldly says Doctor Who's back. But it is true. The Spyfall, I think, was more event watching than Space Babies, right? Space Babies felt like a mid-season filler, awkwardly elevated primetime status. Exactly. Maybe the fact that it dropped at midnight, well, that is part of it. Or maybe it was because Space Babies was a silly bit of fun, though it was a tad underwhelming. And I dare say a bit embarrassing. Either way, it did feel like it didn't feel like a big launch of a brand new era. It really didn't, did it? Right? Again, and putting it on 7 p.m. on Friday night on Disney Plus, just dumb. On New York time, genuinely dumb. There was no gripping drama, no mind-blowing twist, just awkward CGI Space Babies, Space Baby mouths, and a farting spaceship. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like a bit of farting, but really, by immediate contrast, the second story, like The Devil's Call, was a much better episode. I mean, other than it being, the Jinx Monsoon. It had the huge guest cast Jinx Monsoon. It featured the Beatles. It was, but man. The musical led neatly into the Eurovision Song Contest. And they led with this episode on its own. It would have been interesting how the audience retention would have affected. I think, look, truth is, most people were out with the gay dance scene at the club, right? I mean, that's where most people were like, nah, that's where the norm is left, because they're bored with it, right? The third episode, boom, would also have been a great opener. No, I don't think so, right? It was too... That would have been a good second episode, right? A Stone Cold thriller, a brilliant concept, and a riveting central performance from our new Doctor Who would have definitely got a lot more. No, it really wasn't, because he's just crying, standing. It wasn't a good episode. I'm sorry. There wasn't a good episode this season. And honestly, I put that down to the weakness of Shutigawa and the relentless political correctness of it. I take a look at, was it Dot and Bubble, for example. What have we got? The casual view. No, again, you're not focusing on the problem that it's queer Doctor Who, and nobody really wants queer Doctor Who, right? And that's really what you're going to go over. Given where I'd like to meet Varada Sethu's new companion Belinda in the season 2 premiere. Oh, she's not in the Christmas special. And Varada Sethu was by far the best thing in that episode. Like, by far. And it's not just that she was hot. She could act, right? I tell you. That might be enough to eventize an episode, but you need something a lot more dramatic. It's over. You've already... You had one swing and you missed it. No one's going back now. Like, hey, what were the ratings by the time we got to the end? Doctor Who ratings. So the Christmas episode, I think, well, the last one's got really. Oh, this was no the special that's from the year before. Anyway, first episode got a 4.01, and that's 7 days, 4 screen plus, right? That's pathetic. 2.6 overnight. Pathetic, right? Pathetic. I think the next season 2 premiere will probably get in the low 2s, right? I think the low 2s maybe, or the high 1s, right? And I think it's going to go down from there. I think the Christmas episode, let's see if we can find it. How much does that get? Doctor Who ratings accumulator. 2023. Here we go. 7.49. I don't see it getting beyond above 5. And that's for the Christmas episode. I just think it depends what's on against it, right? Do you have any idea what's up ITV? Christmas British TV 2024. And I think, let's have a look. So 2024, 1st November, Call the Midwife Christmas special. Never seen it. People like it. Hairy Bikers, dealing with Dua Lipa. Don't know who that is. Media Pack, Chateau DIY, Gladiators, Bullseye Christmas special. Get out of here! No, what? I'm up for that. Keep out the black and in the red. Oh, bit of Bully's back. Who's Fred Flintoff? There's a rebooted version. Oh man, I love Bullseye. Go up to the hockey, son. If you're American, you have no idea what I'm saying. It's a show about darts. Stanslow Christmas Casualty, Madame Blanc Mysteries Christmas. I have no idea. Doctor Who from Prom. Yeah, it's got a special Jinx Monsoon section brought into it, right? Tiddler. I have no idea. Sister Boniface Mysteries. New Wallace and Gromit for BBC One is confirmed to have a running time of 70 minutes titled Vengeance Most Foul. Now that should be their Christmas Day viewing, right? That should take the Doctor Who spot, right? Would I Like You at Christmas was recorded with guest stars Jimmy Carr, God no. Laura Smith, don't know. Lenny Rush, 100% no. Oh God, it was awful in Doctor Who. Gavin Stacey documentary, Outnumbered. Again, there's nothing on. I don't know. ITV, put on Minder on the Orient Express opposite Doctor Who, and you will win. Right? You are 100% win that time slot. To be fair, Russell, they did seem to realise this. Not only was the decision to add Devil's Court on the opening day lineup a clear admission of Space Baby's shortcoming. No, I think it's like that. The Disney wants to open with 2 episodes always, right? So, but it would have been better had they opened up with Space Babies the week before and had Euro the Devil's Called the week after, right? More new writers. Well, I tend to agree with this actually, but I think new showrunner. Get Toby Whithouse in, right? I mean, Moffat maybe. Moffat maybe, but Mark Gatiss. But I think get Toby Whithouse and develop new writing material. Trouble is, young writers are shit, right? Have you seen anything from Big Finish recently? Yeah, it's all been shit, right? It's all shit. Shooter Gatter is the first lead actor who was born after Doctor Who went off the air in '89. Blimey, he's a completely fresh perspective on Doctor Who, and therefore nothing like Doctor Who. And the character really could have been fundamentally revitalized for the show for the 2020s. However, that's not quite how things worked out. What do you mean? He's super gay and cries all the time. That seems to be a bit of a substantial change, right? That's partly because the majority of Gatwa's scripts were written with two dyed-in-the-wool Doctor Who fans who are now in their 60s and two Doctor Who fans who are already written substantial amounts of Doctor Who. Well, I guess they want it on safe hands, but yeah. And this was the bullshit we got with new writers, right? Well, we had Kate Herron and Bryony Redmond with the fantastic. It wasn't fantastic. You just like Doctor Who tongue kissing another bloke. That's it, right? That's all you liked about it. There wasn't anything good about it, right? No, the basic premise of cosplaying aliens, that was good, but it got subsumed with the queer, right? Relentlessly queer. One of the biggest disappointments of the season was lack of new talent. If Doctor Who is going to survive past the Russell T Davies 2 era, if it is, it's not going to be Russell T Davies 2. Russell needs to start shaping the next generation of showrunner. Well, I think he is trying to do that with Scott Hancock. He's trying to bring more people in, right? And bring in younger writers that are fresh. Okay, younger writers don't have fresh new ideas. They have a lack of ability and talent, right? They don't have fresh new ideas. They're very boring ideas that everybody else bangs on about relentlessly. Right? They do not have fresh new ideas. Typically, we're not saying old writers or returning writers can't get the job. We understand what you're saying, right? But I think developing new writers is a very good idea, but maybe writers who can write rather than writers who just meet the same political cookie cutter as all the rest of them, right? A writer will say, maybe having a super queer Doctor Who was a bad idea, right? And the writers with that much nonsense, okay? More imaginative spin-offs. Okay, the reason there's not more spin-offs is because the show failed, right? You've got the war between the land and the earth, and that's it. Okay. If it was a success, we would be having more spin-offs. Season 3 would have been announced. No, that's why we're not getting anything. So I was pretty disappointed to hear that the first Universe show will be the war between land and sea. I fucking hate the Universe now. I liked it when I first saw it, but it's so corporate and bland and boring. It really is just crap, right? It's just crap. Fine. War between land and sea. Pete Mateague. Pete Mateague. Okay. If you could just de-wokeify new writers, that would really help. Pete Mateague did bring us the woke classic Lesbians of the Deep, right? With Joe Grant and the two lesbian. I don't even know what they were doing there, right? Well, should I pull up that he did? Doctor Who, the collection, was it season 9 trailer? Was it? It had Lesbians of the Deep. Design Blu-ray trailer. Let's have a look. Is this the right one? Yeah, we got, man, I got it straight away. Oh, SFX magazine finally downloaded. And this is coming at okay, this is like a much bigger file and coming up at a normal speed. So let's look at this Pete Mateague classic for a second. Okay, this is really funny. Defenders of the Earth. Wait. Nice bit of drone footage, I have to say. Written and directed by a Pete Mateague film. So, yeah. So, within 40 seconds, it's already queer.
normal for you then. First date went well. Next time I'll take them to a freezing bat-infested cave.
Oh, no, there's...
Okay, 23 seconds before we had lesbians, right? I can't believe I live in a world where I'm sick of too many lesbians, right? Joe Grant shows up. I do like Katie Manning, right? Katie Manning, even though we are, ideologically in a different world. Yeah, okay, we'll just watch this because it's very cute. Okay, well done, Pete Mateague. If you can just de-wokeify yourself, I think you can probably do good.
Oh, my God.
Oh, baby sea devil. I mean, this is cute. Now, how has this helped by having, relentless queer representation? I don't understand how it's helped by that. What was it? 5. So, David Tennant returning as the 14th Doctor was a bold swing that broke the internet. For is this still talking about the spin-offs? Yeah, no, they can't have it ever come back, right? It was a terrible idea. Everything they've done is a terrible idea. No more Doctor-like episodes. Well, I think that's probably the reason that these ones did better, right? In fact, Ncuti's just not good in the role, right? One of the big problems was the absence of Ncuti Gatwa. Yeah, it was dumb to hire him, frankly. He was in a quarter of season 1. That's true, and they were normally the best episodes, weren't they? Until he showed up. Then you got launch in the autumn or the winter. I think I agree with you there as well, right? I think launch in October, and then you have about a 3-week break, and you get to Christmas, right? That way you get a real bit of momentum. Yeah, I agree with you there. I think that would have been a good idea. But again, look, I'm sorry. This was the best of the specials, and it still was I've never had a desire to watch it again. Right? The money spent on it is ridiculous. Ditch the midnight release. I'm sorry. Disney, it's released at 7, of course, to Disney, right? Yeah, this is so indicative of the absolute shit decision-making done by Disney, who clearly doesn't understand the property at all. And I think seriously sabotaged it with that midnight release. It's just then we don't get to sit down together and watch it. Right? It's just dumb. Right? It's genuinely just dumb. Cut down on the cry. Oh, fuck me, yes. Yeah, this is not heroic. He just looks like a pussy. Right? And he does. Okay, I agree with you there. More Doctor companion friction. I don't think so, right? I think the Doctor and companion like each other. I mean, we didn't have Doctor companion friction with Joe Grant, right? I think it's totally unnecessary. Did we have friction with Amy Pond? Not really. No, I disagree. I disagree with that one. 10 episode seasons, should be 12 episode seasons, right? And again, make them to low production values. The 2005 to 2017 seasons all look great to me. All look better, frankly, than anything I saw in this season, right? I'll say 12 episode seasons at a lower budget, and no more fucking queer Doctor Who. Doctor Who doesn't want to suck a dick anymore, right? That would be a good plan. All of modern Doctor Who on Disney. Well, they should have all of Doctor Who on Disney Plus, frankly. And they blew it there, didn't they? Everything they've done has been a disaster, right? And genuinely, it's just been a disaster. Oh, and this is number 1? Ugh, whatever. Fine.
My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. And ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.